Dear students, today we'll discuss about the first chapter of geometry, and that is similarity. Just look at these three figures, these three triangles are here. You'll find that first two triangles, they have same sides, and that's why they are congruent. But if you see the third triangle, then they are same shape but not same size, and that's why they are similar. Last year in 9th standard, you studied the congruence of triangles, and congruency means if one triangle is picked up and placed upon the other, and if they exactly fit, then they are called congruent. Two triangles said to be congruent, and we use the symbol for congruent. This symbol we use, a curve and two underline. Now today we are going to study about the similarity. Just observe the first figure, first triangle and the third triangle. What can you see? You will find that every side of third triangle is double of first triangle. See the first triangle side, let us take triangle ABC. Side AB is 4, and let us take this triangle PQR. Side PQ is 8. So PQ is double of AB. Similarly, QR is double of BC, and PR double of AC. So you find the ratio is same, and therefore these two triangles are similar. And for similarity, we will use the symbol. This symbol we use for similarity. So this symbol we used for congruency last year, 9th standard. This year we are going to use similarity and this symbol. See once again how to start now. From down we will begin, we will go up, again down and again up. This way. Not this way, this is wrong. Take note. This is wrong. This is right. So if two triangles are similar, then their corresponding sides are in same proportion or same ratio, and corresponding angles congruent. So here you keep in mind that sides in the same proportion, angles congruent. Once again, sides, whenever sides this word comes, then use the word proportion. Sides in same proportion, and angles congruent, because we know that triangle may be small or large. Sum of the measure of three angles of a triangle is always 180, and therefore angles congruent, sides proportion. So here if two triangles are there, and if they are similar, if two triangles are similar, then the corresponding sides in the same proportion. So once again, here is triangle ABC, and here triangle PQR. Suppose AB is 4, this is 5, and AC is 6 centimeter. Here it is 8, 10, and 12 centimeter. They will find that AB upon PQ is 4 upon 8, and that is 1 upon 2. Similarly, BC upon QR also 5 upon 10, 5 upon 10, and that is 1 upon 2. And AC upon QR upon PR is 6 upon 12, and that is 6 to the 6, 6 to the 1 upon 2. So all these are 1 upon 2, and therefore we can say that AB upon PQ is equal to BC upon QR is equal to AC upon PR, and that's why they are called in same proportion. But angles are congruent. Suppose angle A is 60 degree, then angle P must also be 60 degree. If angle B is 70 degree, then Q must also be 70 degree. And if angle C is 50 degree, of course the sum must be 180. So this must also be 50 degree. So once again we can say that sides are in same proportion. Sides are same proportion. See, AB upon PQ 1 upon 2, BC upon QR also 1 upon 2, and AC upon PR 1 upon 2. So sides are in same proportion and angles are congruent. Entire chapter is based on this statement. We are going to prove different theorems, but all these are based on this statement. Now here, which are the geometric figures that always similar? Which are the geometric figures that are always similar? For example, if you read two circles, one is smaller of radius to suppose 2 centimeter and other is larger of radius suppose 4 centimeter. You find that the shape same but size different, and that's why circles are always similar. Two circles of different radii are always similar. Similarly, two squares of different sides always similar. Two squares are similar, two circles are similar. Similarly, two equilateral triangles are also similar. Now next we are going to study one theorem, the first theorem. So we have triangle ABC. Let us take base BC and height AM. How do you find the area of this triangle? Area of triangle ABC is half base into height. And therefore we can take area of triangle ABC is half BC into AM. Half base, this is base, and height AM. So half BC into AM. Similarly, if we take another triangle, triangle PQR, and if you want the area of a triangle PQR, then here QR is the base, this is base here. QR is base and PN is height, and therefore area of triangle PQR is equal to half QR into PN. If you take the ratio, if you take the ratio of both the area of both the triangles, the area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR. Area of triangle ABC is equal to half BC to AM. Half BC into AM. See once again, half BC into AM, because area of any triangle is half BC into base into height. Similarly, area of triangle PQR is half QR into PN. But here half can cancel, and therefore area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR is equal to base into height of first triangle upon base into height of second triangle, and therefore the ratio of areas of two triangles is equal to the ratio of the product of their base and height. Take note of this. Here the triangles need not be similar. This is the first theorem where though we study similarity, This is the first theorem where similar triangles need not be necessary. That means that the triangles may or may not be similar, but the ratio of areas is equal to the ratio of the product of the base and height. Now let us take example. Second example. Practice it first. Second example. See the diagram given here. Let me draw diagram. Here you can see two triangles clearly. Triangle ABC and triangle ABD. Both the triangles have same base. Their base here BC perpendicular to AB and AD also perpendicular to AB. Here BC is given 4 centimeter and AD given 8 centimeter, and we have to find the ratio of area of these two triangles. Area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle ABD given BC 4 centimeter and AD 8 centimeter. अच्छा, just now we have seen that area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR is equal to base into height. So AB into BC upon AB into AD. See once again, there are two triangles. First triangle is this and second triangle is this. For this triangle, AB is a base, BC is a height. For second triangle, again AB is a base and AD is a height. And therefore, they have same base, so base will get cancelled. And therefore, we get area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR is equal to 4 upon 8. And that equal to 4 was the 4, 4 2 is off, and therefore area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR is equal to 1 upon 2. So one thing we can keep in mind, that if base equal, then the ratio of the area of two triangles is proportional to their heights, and heights are equal, then proportional to the bases, and both are equal, then areas are equal. See once again, the ratio of the areas of two triangles, if bases equal, then proportional to their heights, and if heights equal, then proportional to their bases. You copy this. Let us take one more example. Let's take fifth example now. See the fifth example. In fifth example, they are given four questions, four sub-questions. We will take any two. The first one is area of triangle PQB to area of triangle PBC. PQB upon area of triangle PBC. Area of triangle PQB, you'll find that PQB in this triangle, BC is the base and PQ is height. In triangle PBC, now BC is the base, BQ is the base, PQ height. In triangle PBC, BC is the base and PQ height. Height is same, will get cancelled, and therefore area of triangle PQB upon area of triangle PBC is equal to BQ upon BC. So here you will find that both the triangles, first triangle and this second triangle, big triangle, they have same height, but base is different. Since the height same, will get cancelled. Height is same, will get cancelled, and therefore the ratio of the areas is proportional to the bases. Let us take second example. Area of triangle PBC. Upon area of triangle ABC. Again PBC, so this triangle, big triangle PBC, BC is the base and PQ height. Now area of triangle ABC, again you find the BC is the base and area height. So here BC will get cancelled, base will get cancelled because base is equal, and therefore area of triangle PBC upon area of triangle ABC is equal to PQ upon AD. So one thing will come to your notice, that the ratio of areas if two triangles is the ratio of the product of the base and height. See, here heights are equal, therefore proportional to the bases, and here bases are equal and therefore proportional to the heights. Copy this. And let us take one theorem known as BPT theorem. Exercise. Problem set 1.1. You try to solve. There are 5 sums are there. Second and fifth half we have already solved. The remaining sums you try to solve. Now let us take the next theorem, BPT theorem, basic proportionality theorem. Also known as BPT. BPT theorem. Before I am going to explain the BPT theorem, let me explain you one thing. There are two parallel lines. Of course, when the two lines are parallel, then the distance between two parallel lines is same. I take here base AB and here I take different points, suppose P, Q and R, and I join P with A and B, Q with A and B, and R also with A and B. What can I say about these three triangles, about the areas? We find that the areas of all these three triangles is same, equal. Why? Because their base equal and height equal. All three triangles have same height. Why? Because they are confined between two parallel lines and therefore same height, same base, and therefore same area. All three triangles have equal areas. So take note of this, and we are going to prove BPT theorem, basic proposition theorem. Try to understand what is this theorem is. So we have the triangle ABC. And I draw a line parallel to BC, line PQ parallel to BC. The line PQ is parallel to line BC. So line PQ intersects AB in P and AC in Q. Now the theorem is line intersect two sides of a triangle and parallel to third side. Then the two sides are intersecting. Two sides are intersecting in same ratio. That is AP upon BP is equal to AQ upon QC. So here side line PQ is parallel to third side and intersect these two sides AB and AC in P and Q. Where you find this situation that AP upon BP is equal to AQ upon CQ, and this we are going to prove. Now how can you prove? So this is a proof of this we have to prove. Construction. Am I not? Join BQ and PC. True. Acha, think of this triangle. First triangle. You find that in this triangle APQ and triangle BPQ, you'll find the height is same. Both the triangles are the same height. This is height. And therefore, area of triangle APQ upon area of triangle BPQ is equal to AP upon BP. What equal heights? So we have seen that if heights are equal, then their areas proportional to the bases. Similarly, let us join this line now. So area of triangle APQ upon area of triangle PQC is equal to AQ upon CQ. Why? Because this time this is the height. And therefore now you find in first statement and second statement numerators are same, APQ, APQ, but denominator here BPQ, 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 and here denominator PQC, PQC. But you find but both the triangles, these two triangles, are confined in same parallel line C, just same base and same height. Same height here. And therefore area of triangle BPQ is equal to area of triangle PQC. Why? Because same base and equal heights. So you will find that numerator same, denominator equal, and therefore this is equal. Therefore AP upon BP is equal to AQ upon CQ. From first, second and third. And this is known as BPT theorem. Take note, basic proportionate theorem. Once again, if a line is parallel to one of the sides of a triangle, then it intersects two sides in the same proportion. So AP upon BP is equal to AQ upon C. Okay, thank you. And you try to solve problem set 1.2 also, and we'll see only based on BPT theorem. And next time we'll see angle bisector theorem. Thank you.